And now Morell has the advantage in one statistic, but Benavidez looking to make a paper, and he caught him again with the counter. And of course, Benavidez, already also known for his underrated defense, loves to be in close square off that high guard, but now Benavidez sitting down on his punches.
Great combination from Benavidez. Ooh, that was a sneaky way to land that right hand. He pulled Morell's left hand. Look at that. And he got away with that. And then we talk about
a lot from Benavidez, the plodding footwork, but again, shows him well in his strategy. And there, uppercut by Benavidez on the inside.
Morell shook his head, but he tasted the power on that sequence. I'll tell you what, Morell might have the quicker feet, the slicker boxer, but he's standing in front of Benavidez, and he's willing to trade.
Just like Fedor Emelianenko in MMA, that lead right hand for David Benavidez. Nice right hook behind, curls it behind the guard of Morell. Now Morell's turn to fight back. For a reason.
It's hard to remember any single rounds he's lost. He's been so dominant.
And what a great effort by both fighters here. World-class. Dimitri Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight championship. Benavidez feels Bivol did enough to win the first fight. He picks him to win the rematch. And now here Benavidez and Morell. Morell just missing with that right uppercut. Morell needs to be careful with the showmanship, the gamesmanship. First major main event of the new calendar year, and Benavidez and Morell already delivering. Benavidez saying, bring it on, let's go!
Yeah, waited a little bit too long there, but now here comes David Benavidez.
Here comes the combinations of Benavidez. Morell standing tall and a beautiful. It's a key weapon, but that lead right hand is also a key weapon for Benavidez.
Believe everything's a key weapon for Benavidez, no doubt.
Look at this action in the corner.
Ooh, wow! What a left hand by Benavidez. The light heavyweight division throughout history has been the scene of some of the most intense rivalries, some of the biggest grudge matches. Benavidez and Morell already.
I wonder how long Morell can keep up fighting Benavidez's fight in close range against the ropes.
Yeah.
Left hook to the body by Benavidez. The jab from the south taking turns. Give and take, the ebb and flow of a high-level boxing main event.
Talk about breaking down a fighter.
And this is what he does. He brings the pressure systematically, breaks him down, but Morell's still there.
And a beautiful combination from David again.
Oh, the uppercut.
Uppercut, 1, 2. Yeah, he listened to the corner. They told him about the head movement. High guard, get in there. Whoa! He just got clipped.
He did get clipped. And now Morell trying to fight back. Benavidez, though.
Benavidez is not going to hold. He's going to fight through it.
Unbelievable.
And you're going to see that straight right hand from David Benavidez. Perfectly placed right in between.
Morell's doing what he said he would do. Punch for punch.
Benavidez down once in his career. Morell has him on the ropes. Time is going to run out, but drama here in the fourth, and here comes. Wow.
A short shot, but you see right on the chin.
And in that dramatic fourth round, both fighters landing their fight highs. And now Benavidez on the ropes again. You don't want to be, and there's a nice counter left hook upstairs by Benavidez, goes downstairs, rips a left to the body. And there's Benavidez leading to the body with the left. Nice right hand, another right to the body by Benavidez. And he is doubled up. Total connects to the body, outlanding Morell to the flanks 2-1.
That body shot hurt David Morell. Definitely did.
Not to mention that short right hand in close range.
Morell's footwork, using the angles to escape out of the line of fire he is stuck in right now.
That's good scouting from Benavidez's team right there.
Oh, another uppercut.
Knowing Morell often changes levels, will dip down to explode.
Thank you. Good
round by round for Benavidez.
And you look at the body shots landed round by round, and it's all a monster.
I like what David Benavidez did right there. He took a little sidestep and tried to get that up.
Putting together combinations, he hurt us. Nice. Took upstairs, lands, curling behind the guard. Morell goes to the body, gets countered upstairs. Beautiful. Looking for that pull counter, goes to the body with the right. Left open, the opportunity upstairs for the counter. Morell didn't bite, but he does land the right uppercut on the inside. The uppercuts to the face. David Benavidez beginning to try to close the show here in the ninth, but Morell fights back valiantly. Uppercuts of his own. Demetrius Andrade, Alexander Bozdik. You know, people call him a weight 30 at 168. Well, he's bullying David Morell here at 175. Nice counter right, chopping right hand by Benavidez. Oh, okay, wow, little alley shuffle. Uppercut on the inside, Morell misses. Body shot, roll counter there by Morell, but it's a chopping right hand again that finds a home for Benavidez. The lead right, very effective, as we've seen. And now Morell has the advantage in one statistic, but Benavidez looking to make a paper, and he caught him again with the counter. This is the first point deduction of Morell's career. Bounder, take us through this action.
Beautiful combination from
There it is, up to the belt. I think the time for thinking is done. He's got to let it all hang out, and Morell trying to do just that here now.
It's all or nothing for Morell.
Right hand to the body by Benavidez, and he rocks Morell with the left. And Benavidez now sitting down on his punches.
Morell has a cut below his right eye. You can see the swelling intensifying
under both eyes. Uppercuts occurred, and that's the reason.
So those extra hours in the gym hopefully have given him the cardio he needs for that pressure.
It's one of those situations where he's been with Dad day one.
That's one of those situations where I'm not saying in this case, but a father can overtrain a fighter. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. No spinning, no spinning. 10 seconds, let's for the bell.
And Dublin then turns things around, but he got caught right here in the final seconds of round two. Good action.
A little bit now.
Come on, get it.
Right now, Benavidez turned southpaw.
He did turn southpaw and landed the right hand to the body.
Your head, let him go, let him go now. And I think that maybe, again, I said it early, the uppercut is there all night. It's not a matter of 10 seconds, 10 it's seconds. Just not are you moving your hands, are you throwing? Bigger guy. You take a little step back. If you're Benavidez and he's not smothering, he's vulnerable. Like that. That was a nice shot to the body by Benavidez. That uppercut to the body. That hurt. Dublin is a little bit hurt from that body shot. Now it's about not just moving his hands, moving his feet, not falling in. That's it, keeping enough distance where you can keep those hands moving, and then move your feet back when you have to, so you don't get smothered, like he's doing right now. Keep it going, like he's doing right now. First time he's ever been past 7 rounds.
Oh, knockdown scored!
7, 8.
In the end of the ninth.
We talked about the uppercut was there. Well, there was a lot of uppercuts there. There was about 4. First one, left uppercut. Come in, touch gloves. That one doesn't land, but... And that means right here, moving the feet a little bit, not getting too close if you're Benavidez, and doing that.
That's it. Fight over. TKO victory. David Benavidez.
That's just a compassionate stoppage. And a proper stoppage by the referee.
Benavidez starting to open up and get there against Gabriel. There's a three-punch combination, drives Gabriel into the ropes. Two left hands and another left hand and a crashing right hand. Best shot of the fight from Benavidez, and that gets Gabriel to try to hold on. Benavidez won't let him. Another uppercut, a left hand to the body and a straight right hand, and Gabriel still fights back.
Right, but I don't see it yet. I feel like he's right in this rhythm.
He's starting to put it on Angulo.
And he's picking him apart. And see, that's what I mean by picking him apart.
And those are those multi-punch combinations.
Uppercuts. And pretty much that. Yes, and pretty much try to do what Benavidez is doing, you know. Try to crowd right now and the flurry of punches that Benavidez has been landing.
I mean, we all wish we could have a crowd because they add so much, the electricity, the energy, and Benavidez definitely amplifying his energy at the end.
Time. Oh. And you don't want him to get hurt. He's in trouble now, I think.
Well, we mentioned 2 weeks ago, Joe George trailing Marcos Escudero late in their light heavyweight fight here on Showtime until he unleashed that devastating uppercut. So I guess there's always a puncher's chance, but David Benavidez is another class of fighter, and he is putting together his own uppercuts here in the home stretch of the 10th. It's one uppercut after another on the inside for David Benavidez.
Time.
I'm liking how Ellis is using his jab. You know, it's in the beginning. First round, this second round is using it really beautiful.
30 seconds left here in the second. Ellis flashing the jab, leads with the right, and there's that hand speed. And nice counter right hand, a short right, and there's Benavidez beginning to avoid Ellis's shots and really scoring at will here in round 2.
Well, if we keep getting exchanges like that, it's going to be fun to watch. But Benavidez now landing some big power punches.
It's becoming so far really
on a regular basis.
Speaking of firing, there's some fire to the body by David Benavidez, and in many ways Ellis may be playing with fire, although wants to acquit himself well, wants to move up the pecking order.
So we'll see. There's still some time to go here in round 6.
But you have to like the countenance, the attitude of a Ronald Ellis, Abner.
Yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Plus, I talked about Romero holding in our opener, but Ellis there feeling the power of Benavidez and then trying to hold on, but now Benavidez at the right distance here, Abner. He is teeing off on Ellis.
Yeah, he definitely is teeing off. He's landing those inside punches, though.
Benavidez telling us that his favorite punch is that left hook to the body. He told us, and now, of course, in the keys too, the jab and the body shots, and yet doing a good job of headhunting here as well.
Of going back and staying on the ropes, but, you know, he'll come back with his own. Oh, beautiful
solid right hand by David Benavidez. 45 seconds, right hand to the body.
And made him make those mistakes, but he's clearing that, and it's now time to be recognized, you know, for your good boxing more than the mistakes.
Benavidez putting together these combinations here in the 8th, and Benavidez and Ellis have been past the 7th round. You may have saw the graphic 6 times each. Benavidez 6-0.
He's got to throw it again. That body shot definitely hurt him.
Right uppercut, another uppercut, and now David Benavidez pouring it on Ronald Ellis, and Ellis trying to hold on.
Because it's so powerful. You know, the right hand is always the powerful one, but in this case, Benavidez has both hands.
To dig it down deep as he's been doing throughout the fight, although he just ate another sharp right cross, and if he continues
this evening by knockout, he was the man that Ellis beat to win the Golden Gloves championship, so he's watching this going off.
Yeah, and a big win for Terrell Gauthier to kick off the night, and a big display of David Benavidez' technique here in round 11, Abner. He is hitting the body, the head, he is just strafing Ronald Ellis, and you wonder, referee Callis, the corner watching very intently with Ellis pinned in the corner, and now Benavidez unloading on Ronald Ellis, and Ellis.
He learned a lot from this fight. He showed a lot. He showed hard. You know, he's still game. I'm not saying he's not.
And you're absolutely right, Abner. And in boxing especially, a loss can be so devastating when really it should be a more and more learning experience. Ronald Ellis has earned his bones in this fight tonight.
Losing this fight doesn't mean his career's over.
Great stoppage by the referee. And you know Ronald Ellis is going to fight it, but what a performance by David Benavidez. And you know what, Ronald? There's a shot to the body by Benavidez, hoping.
Davis has a good sneaky right hand, and that time he got in there, but it's been a good round for Benavidez.
Left hook to the body, and some of that hand speed on display by Benavidez, pushed back by Davis. Jab by Benavidez, there's a straight right hand that lands for Benavidez, left hook to the body, right hand upstairs, and then nice left hook to the body, left hook upstairs, right hand to the body by Davis.
And he waits for Benavidez. There it is. When he throws a jab or a right hand there.
Two-time 168-pound belt holder, David Benavidez, team up, left hand through the guard, right uppercut. And there's a left hand that has Davis rattled. Another left hook. Davis taking these shots, standing his ground.
Really countering very well, but then against the ropes, even though he's able to counter, there are moments when Benavidez lands these big power punches like the left hook.
And Benavidez going on the attack, continues to stop Davis. Davis doing a good job, blocking a lot of the shots, ate that right hand, and another right that misses for Benavidez off the face of Davis, but Davis, even when getting tagged, remains composed, Abner.
Yeah, Davis really taking those shots really well, but again, it only takes one shot. He's got to be careful with those. He can't take too many shots of Benavidez.
The power punches, everything other than a jab. You see the big edge for Benavidez, even though Davis got some work done in the last round, but in this round,
nice uppercut he landed.
And David Benavidez is a smart fighter. He's fighting as a lefty, and it's working.
Cole scores for Benavidez, and a left uppercut on the inside for Benavidez.
Davis makes something happen in this round after Benavidez threw 47 punches over the first part.
And now the left hand like a paintbrush, painting Davis on the face and the body.
as he did against Morell, and he's accepting this punishment and fighting back.
True lead right hand score for Benavidez. The crowd erupting.
And again, we're really impressed by Davis, you know, him taking these shots and coming back with his own. And like you bet, he's talking to Davis, but at the end of the day, he's taking vicious, hard punches from a puncher.
Benavidez lighting up Davis here in the sixth. Davis saying, bring me more, and Davis valiantly fighting back. Another body shot by Benavidez. Minute half left here in the sixth. Right uppercut, left uppercut. Davis fighting back.
And it's the body work of Benavidez that's having the biggest impact.
Let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve Farhan.
Mo, if heart were among the criteria.
David Benavidez continues to brutalize Davis. How much guts is too much guts? What a fight! Round number 7. Fight fans in Phoenix are in heaven. And Kyron Davis continues to be systematically broken down.
Listen, I admire Davis, you know, guts, heart that he's showing today, but let's be honest, he's taking a beating right now, and this is not right. This is not healthy.
Of the end, David Benavidez with a brutal barrage, and just when you think it's over, Al, Davis continues to stand his ground.
Yeah, he's trying desperately to counter him, but it's just not there. And the body work is what's doing most of the damage.
They got to stop
Another
this
big left hand, and the towel has been thrown in.
Davis, I think, were the body punches more than anything. And Abner, as that left-hander there, he was able to land what he wanted. That's where the towel came in. Edwards saying, no, I don't want my man to take any more punishment. He's up at a weight he shouldn't be at. Kyron Davis should be down at 160 as a middleweight.
Yeah, it was the body work. I mean, he was taking a lot of headshots already. And if you're smart, as Benavidez is, you said, you know what, I will work the body. There's the towel. That was perfect timing as well.
The speed, I mean, he really can do it all. And that's the left hook. That's staggered Benavidez. David Lemieux. Round number 2, Lemieux was in deep trouble at the end of round 1 and starts the second looking to make what could be his last stand as he had his head popped back by the jab, and yet he's willing to stay in the pocket and go toe-to-toe with Benavidez. He is down! And the counter right from Benavidez. Lemieux fighting back, going to the body. Almost down in round 1, went down here in round 2, and yet he's still coming forward. And Benavidez landing shots. There's a left to the body, right hand, and the right cross. Lands a left of his own. And that left hook backing up Lemieux. And the left uppercut lands. Jab by Benavidez. Every punch on the menu on display from Benavidez. A man who's always intent on going out on his shield. 2 of his 4 losses have been by knockout. He just got rocked with the left uppercut on the inside. Again on wobbly legs, taking all kinds of punishment. There's a right hand that lands for Benavidez. Show stats and the power punches all in favor of Benavidez. Lemieux was knocked out by Marco Antonio Rubio in the 7th round in April 2011 by Gennady Golovkin. And yet Lemieux gets right with that 1-2, but not going down, Raul. And Lemieux's goal has mercifully stopped the punishment. And David Benavidez is now 26.
If you're Benavidez, you need to start to throw combinations and become more offensive. Of the mindset, let me see if he can handle my firepower. Beautiful right uppercut on the inside that backed up Andrade. The first time that Andrade has really backed up. Big right hand, and down goes Andrade. But look at that big right hand. And Andrade took him like a second to go down to the canvas. All right, so we begin the fifth round, and Benavidez starting strong. The fans, many of them on their feet, sensing that the end could be near. Right uppercut by Benavidez. He thinks he can get Andrade out of here. And what a statement that would be for David Benavidez. To not only be the first guy, big right hand by Benavidez. Andrade still hurt. The big power punches are coming out with a higher frequency. The left for Benavidez. Andrade bobbing and weaving, trying to clear the cobwebs so that he conserves and has something left if it indeed continues to go on. Big shots now by Benavidez, a left hook to the body, and the hand speed of Benavidez is starting to be showcased. And it's only getting worse for the Providence, Rhode Island native. A left hook to the body. It seems only a matter of time. Combinations by the monster in David Benavidez as we approach the 1 minute mark. Andrade's right eye swelling considerably right now. Big overhand right. What an uppercut. Look at this work rate by David Benavidez. This is beautiful violence that we are seeing being exhibited by the monster. Big right hand. How Andrade is still maintaining his vertical base is unbeknownst to me. What determination by Andrade. What clinical, powerful brilliance by Benavidez. Blood is on the left bicep of Benavidez as Andrade continues to try to remain in the fight, and Andrade getting hammered, and that ends the round. Oh my goodness! That translates to yes we can, because they're trying to will Benavidez to get the stoppage. Big, a crushing right hand upstairs by Benavidez. First he landed on the body, then he came upstairs. The punch placement of Benavidez, there's a big right hand on the top of the head of Andrade. Nobody has done this to Demetrius Andrade or has put him in any sort of peril ever in his career. But Benavidez is doing that, and he's starting to hammer away and continue this non-stop attack on the Providence, Rhode Island native. And also Benavidez, 9 years younger than that of Demetrius Andrade. A left hook that knocked out the mouthpiece of Andrade, but Andrade fights on. A left that landed by Benavidez. Andrade going backwards. Can Benavidez get the finish here with less than 20 seconds to go in the sixth? A left by Benavidez. And I think you got to take a long look at Andrade in between rounds. Big right hand by Benavidez. But Benavidez, the younger, fresher, hungrier of the two, that ends the 6th, and Andrade is in a world of trouble.